Tiga, dah start.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to everyone. Today our group will be presenting our low fidelity prototype project, which is augmented reality in education. So my name is Izzuddin and I will be presenting our introduction. So what is augmented reality? So augmented reality or AR is an enhanced version of the real world as it overlays a lot of sensory information such as audios, images or any other related informations and project it as a 3D visual object into the real world. The purpose of AR is to enhance user experience, highlight specific features of the world, of the products or services in the real world, and also help to develop understanding of the features of the product and services. So our objective is to produce student with practical experience. So with our app, so student can carry out their like experiment in the during the COVID-19 pandemic. And our second objective is to boost student understanding during learning process. So with our app, teacher can create an immersive educational material so that the learning process can become more interactive and easy to understand. And our last objective is to reduce the cost of educational materials. So all of our resources are stored in cloud and can be accessed to the internet. Therefore, it will cost the reduce the cost because there are no need for physical materials. Okay, moving on to the next presenter.
Thank you, Izzuddin. Assalamualaikum. I am Sarah Wardina and I will be presenting our project background, which consists of problem statement, solution, and team working. Next. Firstly, before we find the solution for our project, we need a problem to solve. So the problem scenario that we receive from our client is about the restrictions and limitation of ODL. Since the arrival of COVID-19 in Malaysia, we know that many industries were heavily affected, including our education world. Although ODL seems to be a very efficient method for now, but this method does have limitations such as conducting lab experiments. Next. So therefore, we believe that a practical solution for this particular problem can be achieved by implementing AR with the help of cloud computing technology into the solution. In this case, it can help students to improve their experiences in the learning process just from their home or anywhere by using AR technology. In addition to this solution, we construct a cloud architecture based on AWS services, which will be explained further later on. Next. For our team working in the making of phase 1, many studies and opinions were thoroughly put to give the best outcome possible. During our first discussion, we brainstormed and exchanged ideas in order to develop an efficient and effective system. Later on, we allocated and divided the task to each member equally, and the journey of completing our phase 2 was not as challenging as phase 1 because the ideas and concepts have been processed during phase 1. Overall, each member contributed equally and gave our best to complete the project given. Thank you. That's all from me.
Thank you, Sarah Wardina. So next is project design. So here I will explain about AWS architecture and also UI. And then for next slide. So first is user. User consists of teachers and students. Next is mobile apps. Mobile apps may be installed in users' mobile device like smartphones or tablets. Next is internet. Internet connection such as Wi-Fi or mobile data is fundamental in order to run the AR application. Next slide. So this is AWS services. First is Amazon Amplify. It allows front-end, web, and mobile developers to rapidly and simply build full-stack apps on AWS. Next is Amazon CloudFront. Allows you to distribute static and dynamic online material. Next is Amazon Cognito, which provides authentication, authorization, and user management. Next slide. Next slide. So next is Amazon S3, which provides object storage. Next is Amazon Sumerian, which will be used to easily create and publish augmented reality AR. Next is AWS AppSync, which is a fully managed service that simplifies the development of GraphQL APIs. Next slide. And this is DynamoDB, which is a fully managed serverless key-value NoSQL database. So next. This is the login register UI. Next. And then this is teachers UI. Next. And this is the students UI.
Okay, I will proceed with number 4, which is business process. Okay, first, uh, at the firstly, user will come upon the login or register user interface, which is the app requires the user to log in or register. So if user choose login, user need to enter email address, password, or choose between teacher or student option. If the user choose register, user needs to enter email address and password and confirm password and choose between teacher and students. After submit, user will be redirected to the respective main menu. Next. For the checking student progress, which is from the teacher's view, at the main menu, the user must choose the class she or he wants to check. After that, the interface will show many options, such as a student list, assessment, upload materials, lab, and student progress. Next, choose student progress option, and the user will see a name list of the students. The user also can check the student progress by clicking his or her name on the list of tasks will appear with the progress. Next, students doing AR lab session. At the main menu, the user must choose the subjects. Next, the interface will show user a few options, which is the laboratory, discussion, and create your own. Next is the user choose if the user choose laboratory, a list of lab assigned by the teachers will be displayed. Click on the lab and you will be taken to the AR lab and follow the instruction to complete the experiment. If the user choose create your own, the user will be taken directly to the AR lab and do their own experiment. Next. So that's all from us. Thank you for listening.